Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Genomics for All, our video series, episode 15, and the second episode of this year, 2025. So, last episode, we spoke about our plans, our ambitions for growth in this particular year. 2025 is a very important year for us, wherein we are investing in infrastructure, people, lots of research projects, and things look very bright for us. We are very excited about building My Biome 2.0, as we call it, in a grand way this year. So, coming back to our series, we have been talking about genomics for many applications. We talked about genomics for cancer, genomics for rare diseases, etc. Now, moving a little bit away from healthcare, I thought one area that has caught the attention of many in recent times is something not healthcare. And what could it be? Like if you see recent news about Vande Bharat's electric trains or green hydrogen, government's recent push on green hydrogen, or Elon Musk talking about Tesla and renewable energy. So the common thing that is all coming out of all of this is something that is sustainable and renewable. Now, within biology or within the space of life sciences, there's a big contribution in the field of renewable energy. And that has all come historically from waste to wealth, waste to oil. And there have been lots of research and applications on, all of you must be knowing, plants to oil. Jatropha plant was a big example wherein there was big promises made that Jatropha will replace all fossil fuels, and that will be the fuel that goes into our cars, into our machines, into our factories, everything. Unfortunately, things didn't go the way it was planned. We are still very much dependent on fossil fuels, but things will change. I think research that is happening all over the world, in India also a lot, things will change for sure. Green hydrogen is coming in big way in India, and biofuels, for example, will definitely come in a big way in India in the near future, wherein a replacement of bioethanol, biobutanol, or biofuels is going to be very much higher when it replaces fossil fuels, for example, blending of oils, etc. So now we have waste to oil, we have plants, genetically modified plants to oil, and then we have this new technology, which in our lab at MyBiome, we have been working a lot with different clients and partners of ours on using algae, the microorganism that produces very good oil. Now, algae has been used historically to produce oil, and genetically modified algae is now the future, wherein we want to make use of this to make better oil, better biomass, so more oil and better oil, oil for aviation, for example. Those are high quality oils that can be made from algae, and companies around the world, both industry and the government, have been investing big into technologies that can create very good oil from algae and other microbial sources like bacteria, plants, etc., microbial and plant sources. So now, where does genomics fall into place? So for to do all of this, next generation sequencing, as we talk about in My Biome a lot, our technologies on Illumina, Oxford Nanopore, etc., plays a big role, because there is this whole information and how to use that information to create new organisms, new genetically modified organisms, new plants that can make now better oil and more oil is the question. Now, how to address this? Next generation sequencing has played a big role, massive role in understanding this by sequencing the whole genomes, whole transcriptomes of plants, algae, bacteria, and other microbial sources, wherein you can sequence. For example, if you take a Jatropha plant or a microalgae like chlorella or Nanochloropsis, for example, or cyanobacteria, for example, you sequence the entire algae sequence, and now you find out the genes that could give better oil and more biomass. Or you can imagine taking the genes from elsewhere. Now there is this whole interest into making newer organisms which are genetically modified by taking genes from elsewhere, from another plant or another species altogether, which can make better biomass and better oil. So the sky's the limit for biology, and as you all have been hearing, a new field in itself, synthetic biology, as we call it. So there, the whole field is called synthetic biology because you can imagine the platform, you can imagine the biological platform that you want to create. Better oil, better biomass are examples, but then it has been widely used in healthcare and many agricultural applications too, wherein you think of a problem, you think of a solution, and you can get it by the help of genomics. We have thousands and thousands of microbes. So somewhere hidden is an information about better oil and better biomass. You get that, make a genetically modified organism that is now suited for your needs to make better oil and better biomass, and then use it for the applications of biofuels, biomaterials, and soon I'll be talking about biomaterials, materials for the future, sustainable materials, renewable materials, etc. So we will wind up with the thoughts that next generation sequencing, genomics for renewable energy, and synthetic biology for renewable energy is the way forward. And we all wish that we contribute more and more. We at MyBiome have been doing lots and lots of projects on these areas, and we plan to contribute more and more to this field so that this field grows, our planet becomes more sustainable, and renewable energy is being used by all of us, one and everyone. Thank you very much, and thanks for supporting Genomics for All, our video series, and looking forward to see you in the coming episodes in different applications of genomics. Thank you.